everyone, my name is Alpha. Welcome to Plummy Sims and welcome to today's speed build. I hope you're doing well and having such an amazing day. So today we are building in the world of Sulani, which is the world that came with the Island Living expansion pack, and today we're doing a kind of like a townhouse, but not really. I'm not sure what to call this yet, but I think I'm going to call this build as a Sulani twin house or twin villas, or I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but it's more like that. And the main idea of building this was actually I saw this image on Pinterest the other day. It's actually like like an illustration or something like that. And I was so inspired by that. I saw it a long time ago, like maybe even a year ago, but I only had the chance to sit down and build it just like a couple weeks ago. And actually, I feel like it's just so inspiring. This type of illustration, like sketch or designs, have inspired me so much from the very beginning time when I just decided to build a lot in The Sims. And sometimes it is a hit and miss, but most of the time it is such a really good source of inspiration for me. But anyway, I have kind of like postponed a lot of videos lately because I have been so very busy with my life, like a lot of things to do with my life for the past like 2-3 weeks up until the next 3 weeks-ish, I would say. I've been doing business trips a lot, and I hadn't had the chance to edit the videos, even though I had the time. Most of the times I just didn't have the mood because I was so tired and kind of exhausted a bit. So I just have a lot of my plate right now, and I'm kind of like sort things out now. So hopefully in like 2 weeks it would be back to as usual as it's supposed to be. And basically I have at least 3 builds queuing up on my like folder thing to be posted, but I just don't have the time to sit down and edit them yet. It will be like this like once in a year, so I hope you're okay if I kind of like slow my posting schedule a bit. Not that much, but maybe like maximum 2 times per week. But yeah, anyway, I decided to go with less packs on this build because I don't know about you, but I feel like my non-restricted packs builds are kind of, different, I would say, because it's not, I feel just like I like my restricted packs builds or even base game builds much more than my non-restricted ones. I don't know why, but I think it's because it's kind of more focused, I would say, in certain styles. So I think it kind of, I can tell the story better, and also you get the message that I wanted to tell you on the design. I hope that makes sense. But anyway, this house is actually, it's not a house, it's more like a townhouse, sort of townhouse. It's not really a townhouse, but basically like 2 different buildings in one lot. I've done so many builds like this, I mean like a townhouse type builds, and I just haven't done anything like this in Sulani. I've done some in other worlds, like normal worlds like Willow Creek, Oasis Springs, and those worlds, but not in Sulani. So I decided to build one, and I just feel like it's so adorable. And I only use a few packs, so of course I use Island Living, I use Jungle Adventure, Blooming Rooms, Get Together, and I think the last one is the cat. What is that cat? Moroccan cat? yeah, I don't really remember the name. It's not Oasis Springs, not Desert Oasis. What is that? I don't know, but the Moroccan cat, I know you know what I mean. And I feel like using those combo is actually really good because they complementing each other really well. I did use some doors from, what is that pack? Oh my god. Desert Locks Kit, but I decided just to like change those doors into the one that's from Island Living because it's lesser packs and I think it's more it's much more accessible for many more players, so I decided to do that. And on the first house over here we have one bedroom, no, not one bedroom, but 3 bedrooms or 2 bedrooms. I think 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. I could be wrong, but I think that's right. And the other house will have like a honeymoon suite, so it's only have 1 bedroom, 1.5 bathroom situation. But both homes have very similar color tones. And yes, before you ask, I just want to tell you that yes, the flooring is currently from Cottage Living, but I will change it in just a bit into the one from Island Living because, well, I just don't want to use too many packs. And this is the first bedroom from the first house, and it's a twin bed situation, so this whole lot will fit up to 6 sims maximum, even though I'm pretty sure you can add more by like doing bunk beds, or I don't know, make those sims sleep in the couch maybe. And both house has this huge bathroom that has a really nice view to the back, to the ocean, and I think it's just really good to have that, even though I don't want that in real life because I'll have no privacy, and that's the last thing I need when it comes to bathroom, even though it looks really cute, but just not for me, at least in real life. And both bathrooms, the upstairs bathrooms have their skylight, which I think looks really pretty when it's sunny outside. And the first house has an office space because I wasn't sure what to put on the landing area. I thought of doing another sitting space, but it just doesn't look right, so I decided just to put an office space, like a study space. And if you don't like that, you can simply delete the office space and turn it into, I don't know, like a game room or something, or I don't know, but you can do a lot of things there. And the master bedroom on the first house is actually not that big, but they have a balcony access, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong though, because I built this like 4 weeks ago, 3 or at least 4 weeks ago, and I don't know, I'm not sure of anything, but I can remember the slightest bit, but not all of them. And the interior actually didn't take me that long to finish because I don't know, maybe it's because I meant this for a rental, and when it comes to rental you don't need to add a lot of like stuff like clutter to make it look lively, because well, when you rent a house they don't have a lot of clutter in their house, so I think that's for the better. But I don't know about you, but my game is so weird because even though I put this build as a rental on the gallery, it will be tagged as a residential. I'm not sure why, but it's been like that for years since Snowy Escape, so I don't know what is wrong with my game, but this could be either a house or rental. It doesn't matter because it's basically the same thing. You can stay as long as you want on both lot types. And this is actually the second house, and as I mentioned, it's going to be like a honeymoon suite. So we have a living space, we have a half bathroom downstairs. It's only a toilet and a sink, and we'll have a kitchen plus like a bar / dining area. But the bedroom is actually upstairs, and it's not like a full bedroom. It's more like a, I don't know, like a loft area, even though it's not a loft. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, that's basically just it. And I was struggling a lot with the color scheme on the second house, because I thought if it's going to be like a honeymoon suite, it's going to be like red and pink, but it's too cheesy for me. So I decided just to go on more neutral color, because it's not, I don't know, I felt like it was just too pink, like way too pink. It's not neutral anymore. So I decided to change the curtains into this kind of like a pale gray, almost white color, which I think looks really cute. And this is the loft bedroom area, kind of. I'm not sure if this categorized as a loft or not, but it's basically like a lofty area. And we have a kind of like a walk-in closet situation. It's not like a full bathroom with closet experience, but I'm just going to call it like that, so we can pretend that it's different area. And at this point, I hadn't realized that I used a lot of items from Get Together, so I changed the railings and the basically the railings from both house. That's actually came from Get Together into the base game one, even though I hated it so much. But when I was doing the exterior, I realized that I need Get Together to make good, like very simple, modern looking railings, and that's really changed everything, because I just don't like how traditional the fences from Island Living, because they're just too traditional, and we need something a bit more modern, more normal looking, I would say. And that's why I decided just to use Get Together. And we're basically done with the whole interior. We're doing the exterior here. So the exterior took so long to be done. I don't understand why, but it's just basically because we have two areas to decorate, so the front and the back. And also this is a huge lot. It's a 40 by 30. It's not that huge, it's more like a medium to large size lot, but I still feel like it's huge. And the color palette on the outside is very neutral, a safe color for me. It's like chocolatey brown, black and white, but I think it looks really modern and kind of not too bland, because if I do just like an all white build, it will look so not good in The Sims, even though it will look nice in real life, but not so much in The Sims, because sometimes some like designs cannot be translated well into The Sims. And I decided to add this kind of like a shrubs from Island Living, of course, that has this little pieces of orangey color, which I think looks so cute, because it will add some like colors even though it's not that much. And also orange and brown or chocolatey brown is still on a like similar spectrum, I would say. So yeah, and both house has their own decks, so we'll have like a fake pool, I would say, fake pool for each house. And also both house has their own jet ski or aqua zip, that's what they call it here in The Sims. And also the like traditional boat thingy, I don't know what to call that, but the fake pools actually are not pools. They're just like an open water that has this kind of like a fencing area, but I would like to have something like this in real life whenever I just wanted to, I don't know, like want to go on a vacation and kind of like wind down a bit. And oh, I forgot to mention this, but each house has their own access to the bathroom, like right from the back, like from the deck area, because I thought in real life you need a direct access to the bathroom. So whenever you just done swimming or like canoeing or whatever, and you wanted to, you know, like take a shower, you can do it outside without having to, you know, like wet all of the floors inside. And the bigger house, the family house, has a full bathroom access from the deck area, and the honeymoon suite has an outdoor shower outside, and also has a kind of direct access to the half bathroom inside, but it's not like a fully direct access. So I hope you're okay with that. It's just for like the realistic purposes that brought to The Sims. And yeah, that's basically it. We just have to finishing up the landscaping over here, and we'll be heading into the screenshots. So if you'd like to download this build, this is already available on the gallery. My ID is Elfatiera, or you can find it under the hashtag PlaymySims. You can also click the download link on the description box below that will bring you to my Ko-fi blog post. It'll have two different links. The first one is the gallery download link, and the other one is the trade files link from SimFileShare. So yeah, I think that's it. I really hope you find this video inspiring and the build useful to your game. And if you do, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Also make sure to be subscribed to the channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to, you can also ring the bell so you'll be notified every single time I have a new video uploaded. So yeah, I'm going to go now. Thank you so very much for hanging out with me today and supporting me. I hope you have the very best day, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!